Hello, my name's Rachel and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I wanted to talk you through 4 stocks that I will be buying this month. So most of my investment portfolio is all different funds, trusts, ETFs as well, and I just buy different individual stocks and shares for a little bit of fun and to see how I can grow my portfolio myself and see if I can potentially beat the market. But I just find it really interesting to do some research into individual stocks and shares and to buy them in my Trading 212 and my Freetrade account. But as I said, they do just form a small part of the investing that I do. So I will be investing around £25 into each of these individual stocks and shares, and then I always do Freetrade and Trading 212 portfolio updates on a monthly basis, just so you can see how they're doing. So I've been really pleased with the performance of my Trading 212 account. So I've held that for just over a year now and it's currently up just over 36%. So very pleased with that. So I'm keen to carry on investing within that £1,000 portfolio. And then in my Freetrade account, I started with £100 and I'm putting in £50 every month from now on. So 2 lots of these shares will go into Freetrade and 2 lots will go into that Trading 212 account. So the first share that I'm going to be buying today actually is Upwork. So Upwork is a freelancing platform that basically connects individuals to businesses and allows them to do work together, whether that might be bookkeeping, copywriting, anything like that. So it's a little bit like Fiverr, which has also done really well over the last year. Yeah, I'm really interested to see how this does. It's a company that's based in America. It has had an incredible year already, so it will be interesting to see if that can continue. So at the moment, Upwork in the last year is up 273%, but it has had a little bit of a dodgy week and is down 12.8% this week. So I thought it would be a good time to buy it. It may drop a little bit more, but hopefully in the long run, I see a big future in freelancers working for themselves. Obviously, particularly since the pandemic, a lot of people have been working for themselves and finding that they've got skills that they can sell online essentially to businesses. It's a really great website, has very good reviews, is apparently very user-friendly. So yeah, I am excited to invest a little bit into Upwork today. So the next stock that I'm going to be buying is Star Surgical. So that's STAA. And for the last 11 consecutive years, they have increased their revenue, which is incredible. They also have really forward-thinking, technologically advanced products. For example, their biggest product is a lens that gets directly implanted into the eye to help with things like nearsightedness and astigmatism as well. To be honest, the idea of this makes me feel a little bit icky, but I think anything to do with the eyes, like laser eye surgery and that kind of thing, still makes me feel a bit raw. But they have had such a great increase in revenue in the last 11 years that got me really interested. Also, they are still up 133% this year, which is incredible, particularly considering obviously a lot of eye surgery was probably put off because of the pandemic. So to have a really strong year is very promising. Also, just to say they have had a little bit of a dip. In their share price, so it's gone down 9% in the last month. So I just thought it would be a good time to buy because I do think that this is a nice, solid company that can hopefully do well into the future. So the next stock that I actually want to buy is Nio. I have been wanting to buy this for a little while, and then I keep seeing comments in my videos around buying Nio. It has had a little bit of a dip in the last week, so I thought, you know what? I really like electric vehicle companies. Obviously, I've got a little bit of Tesla in my portfolio, who hasn't? So I think Nio could be an interesting one for the future. As I said, I'm just buying a small amount, so around about £25 of Nio, which is obviously an electrical vehicle company, and I'd be really interested to see how that goes over the coming weeks, months and years, because I do plan to hold this for the long term. Most of the stocks and shares that I buy buy are for the long term, and I think it could be a really, really interesting ride. So the next stock that I will be buying is Nextera Energy Partners, or NEP. So I really like to invest in clean and sustainable energy, and this will be one of those stocks that I'm adding to my portfolio. So they operate and acquire contracted clean energy projects, and the company operates in wind and solar power projects in the US. So I like that it's a company that straddles both wind and solar energy as well. So they've had a really strong last year, not as strong as some of the other shares that I'm going to be buying this month, but they did go up 24.21% in the last year in their share price. And I do think obviously there is a space for clean energy going into the future. So this is something that, even though it might not have huge gains in the next year, it's something that I want to hold on to into the future. And I think now is a really, really good time to buy it. I will be putting a Trading 212 7-month portfolio update here on this channel later in the week. So if you'd like to subscribe to see exactly which of these shares I buy in my Trading 212 account, and then also to see which ones in the future I buy in my Freetrade account as well, then please do subscribe to this channel, because I would love to have you around. I really enjoy reading all your comments and getting all your feedback on these videos. I am very much a beginner investor, particularly in individual stocks and shares. I've been investing in trusts, ETFs, funds, and index funds for quite a while now, but individual stocks and shares I've probably only been doing for the last year. So I really appreciate all your feedback and your support as well. Thank you so much for getting me over 500 subscribers. It felt like it was never going to happen, but I am so very pleased to have you watching, and I hope you all have a lovely, lovely day. Bye bye.